Hello, P3 students. Welcome again to another lesson for our Mathematics 3. And again, this is Miss Claire. Welcome to Chapter 11. We will talk about multiplication properties and facts. Are you familiar, right, about multiplication? So in this video, you will learn two lessons. We have times tables and use commutative rule of multiplication. Okay, P3, are you ready? Come on, let's start. Let's start with this picture. You can find this in your student's book. So Cass said that there are 5 bananas in one bunch. So there are 8 bunches. So we have 5 bananas times 8 bunches. So the total is 40. Alright. How about the number of oranges? How are we going to find the total number of oranges? How about the mangoes, apples, persimmons, and figs? So if you know the answers, P3, you can share that during our class, okay? Okay, let's start with lesson 8, times table. So look at here. There is different kinds of cars which are sold in packs. So Ron, this is Ron, wants to buy 9 packs of toy cars. How many toy cars does he buy? So how are we going to calculate this one? So we can multiply this one as 2 times 9, right? So 2 cars of 9 packs. So there are 9 packs. So there are 18 total number of toy cars. All right. Okay. So how about for our thinking cap children? Toy trucks are sold in packs of 4. Eddie wants to buy 9 packs of toy trucks. So how many toy trucks does he buy? Okay, you can share your answers later on during our class to find the total number of toy trucks. Right. Let's continue. I have here different balls of Pooja. Pooja bought rubber balls for her classmates. She counts these balls in 4. So one counting is by 4s because it takes time if we will count by 1. So 1 group is 4, so 4 times 1. 4 is actually double 2, right? So double 2 times 1 is double 2, that is 4. So 4 times 2 means double 2 times 2, or double 4, that is equals to 8. If we have 4 times 3, so there are 3 groups now of 4. So 4, 4, and 4. We make the double 2 multiplied by 3, right? And that is equal to 12. Okay. So when we say 4 times 4, that is actually double 2 times 4. And that is equal to 16. That is double 8. 4 times 5 means double 2 times 5 is double 10 equals 20. So here at the last one, 4 times 10, it means double 2 because the 4 is actually double 2 times 10. 2 times 10 is 20, so double 20 is 40. So that's how to count easier, P3, okay? We don't need to count by ones. Next, Pooja counts the balls in 8s, all right. Okay, remember that 8 is double 4. So we can use the 4 times table to count in 8s. So 8 times 1 is double 4. Times 1 is double 4 equals 8. So if we have 2 sets of 8, that is 8 times 2. So double 4 times 2 is equal to double 8. And that is 16. 8 times 3 means double 4 times 3 is equal to double 12, which is 24. So if we have 3 sets of 8, that is equal to 24. Okay, so we can also do this one. So I have here the table or the full list for the 8 times table. So if we have 8 times 4 means 8 times 4, double 4 times 4. Means double 16 is equal to 32. So if we have 8 times 5, it means double 20, that is 40. So if we go down, if we have 8 times 10, that is double 4 times 10. 4 times 10 is 40. So double 40 means 80. All right. Okay, let's have Ling's cubes. Ling has some cubes. He counts them in 3s. So 3 times 1 means 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. And so on until 3 times 10 equals 30. So let's have, for example, 3 times 5. It means there are 3. This is 3 here. One column of 3. So how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 3 times 5. We multiply the 3 into 5 sets, and that is 15. Alright. Now Lynx counts the cubes in 6. So 6 children is actually double 3. So when we count the cubes in 6, we can use the 3 times table because the 6 is the double 3. So if we have 6 times 1, it means that the double 3 was multiplied by 1, and that is 6. When we see 6 times 2, it means that that double 3, which is 6, multiplied by 2, that is 12. Double 6 is equal to 12. Now Ling counts again. So we have 6 times 3 means the double 3, which is 6, times 3, that is 18. Alright, so 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, so again, this is the full list. So if we have 6 times 10 means double 3, which is 6, times 10 is equal to 60. Alright, so that's how to find the times table of 6. Okay. Okay, how about counting in dimes? Okay. So 9 times 1 is actually 333. 9 children is actually 333. If you have 3, you multiply it by 3, that is 9. So 9 times 1 means 333 times 1, that is 9. If we have 9 times 2 means 333 times 2, and that is 18. If you have 9 times 3 means 333 times 3, that is 27. Alright. So again, this is the full list. So for example, let's choose 9 times 6. Means 333 because 9 is 333 times 6. 3 times 6 is 18. So 318, so 18 means you multiply 18 into 3, that is 54. And so on until 9 times 10, okay? Now, there is a question here. What pattern do you see in the 9 times tables? Okay, can you find the pattern P3? You can share your answers during our class, okay? Now, let's go to lesson B. Have you heard the word commutative rule of multiplication? Okay, let's try here. How many cards does Ralph have? Okay, that is 6, right? So write 2 multiplication sentence to show the number of cards Ralph has. How are we going to find this? 2 multiplication sentence. Okay, let's check. If we put it like this is 3 in one row, right? So this is 3 cards. 1, 2, 3 in one row. How many rows? There are 2 rows. So we can see that there are 2 rows of cards times 3 because there are 3 cards in one row, that is equal to 6. Okay. Can you follow? Alright. Now how about this one? We can have another way to find this. Alright. Okay. This one. Wait. Okay. This one. Alright, how about this one? This is by column. Okay, this is one column, right? In a vertical position. How many cards in one column? There are 2, so we have 1, 2, 3. So how many columns are there? There are 3 columns, so we can say 3 columns times 2 in one column, that is 6. So we can have 2 multiplication sentence by using this one, 2 times 3, which is equal to 6, and it is the same as when we say 3 times 2 is equal to 6. Alright, P3. So there are 2 ways how to write the multiplication sentences. All right, let's continue. What is the difference between the multiplication sentences we use? Okay, if you know this answer, we can share that during our class. Okay, let's continue. Dan's eggs. Okay, Dan has 12 eggs. Okay, how did we count that this is equal to 12? He puts the eggs in 6 equal groups, okay, by twos, right? And one group has 2 eggs. So how are we going to write this in a multiplication sentence? So we can say 2 eggs, and there are 6 groups, that is 12. So the product of 6 and 12 is, the product of 6 and 2 is 12. When we see product P2, this is the answer when we multiply 2 numbers. Okay, he arranges the eggs. Earlier is 6 groups. Now we only use 2 groups. So it has 2 groups, one group and the other group. And in one group there are 6 eggs. So it becomes 6 times 2 equals 12. So this is 6 eggs in 2 groups. So we have 2 groups of 6. So 6 times 2 equals to 12. What have you noticed? Right. If we are going to multiply the numbers 2 times 6, 6 times 2, the answer or the product still the same. It does not change, right? So when objects are arranged in groups, we can write multiplication sentences to show, correct? So the product of 6 and 2 is the same as the product of 2 and 6. It means the answer of 6 times 2 is 12, and the answer of 2 times 6 is also 12. This is what we call P3 as the commutative rule of multiplication. We can change the order of numbers in a multiplication sentence, but the answer will not change. So if we can write 6 times 2 is still equal to 2 times 6. The answer or the product it does not change. And that is what we call commutative rule of multiplication. Let's have Izzy's glasses of milk. Izzy drinks 2 glasses of milk every day. How many glasses of milk does she drink in 5 weeks? Okay, so remember there are 7 days in 1 week. So 2 times 7 times 5. So 2 times 5 equals 7. So 2 times 5 is 10 times 7. Okay, so we have 3 numbers that we multiply, right? The 2 here means the 2 glasses of milk every day. The 7 here means 7 days because in 1 week is 7. Then we have 5 weeks. So 2 times 5 times 7. We multiply first the 2 and 5, that is 10. 10 times 7 is 70. Okay, so we use the commutative rule to simplify the calculations. So Izzy drinks 70 glasses of milk in 5 weeks. Okay, P3, that's all about lesson 1, times tables, and lesson 2, use commutative rule of multiplication. I will discuss more about this lesson during our class. Thank you for watching P3, and I hope that you learn about the timetables and the commutative rule of multiplication. Thank you for watching P3, and I hope that you learned a lot in this video. Always remember to stay safe and healthy. God bless everyone and enjoy your day.